Hi everyone. We had the initial episode of Turkey Talk and we just stopped afterwards. I just stopped. And probably because it's Thanksgiving and Turkey are not in a happy mood this week. No, it's not that, of course. No gobbling. Well, of course, there were a lot of things going on in Turkey. Always dismal things, mostly. Unfortunately, on the political side. Uh, there was the indictment of jailed Istanbul mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu appearing, and it was a news item around the world. But the indictment demanded 2,352 years of prison sentence for İmamoğlu because of corruption charges. Of course, that's another big dark episode in shrinking of rights and freedoms in Turkey and decline in democracy. Well, there will be more of that coming, the indictment debates with the prosecution starting. And of course, it's a whole alleged organization. As far as the government circles call it, the biggest crime syndicate of the Republican era. So, as I said, more of this indictment debate and prosecution debate against İmamoğlu will be appearing in the coming weeks, months. I hope not years. In any case, last week, of course, there was the visit of Pope Leo XIV Turkey. He was in the Nisea, Iznik, the city of today's Iznik, and there was, of course, the first council, the first Christian council convening 1,700 years ago there. So it's the anniversary. It was the anniversary. The anniversary was in June, actually, but Pope was visiting there, and he conducted a mass, and also he conducted another huge mass in Istanbul in a concert hall stadium arena for around 5,000 people. So all this was a big debate item. Lots of conspiracy theories, of course. Pope visiting the masses, masses, and everything. But and this was a political boost for Erdogan internationally, President Erdogan. He scooped a bonus there with the visit of the Pope and embracing religious freedoms and in general freedom and peace. Of course, there's not much of that home, but internationally, he got other bonus points for sure. And last week, of course, there was the debate, huge debate about the peace process ongoing in Turkey regarding disarmament of the PKK, and the commission that formed back in August in the parliamentary commission, decided to visit PKK's jail leader Öcalan in the prison island he's staying, İmralı. And the main opposition, CHP, Republican People's Party, abstained, citing the whole process is wholly opaque, and they don't see the need to visit Öcalan, İmralı at this point because they weren't convinced that this was the point, this was the time that it should be done. In any case, pro-Kurdish Dem Party, the Nationalist Action Party, and Justice and Development Party, forming these two latter parties, forming the government, of course, governmentary coalition, ruling coalition, because MHP, of course, is not in the government per se, in the cabinet, but they are in the alliance, presidential alliance. They visited the island, but it's all this Monday, last Monday, but it's all opaque. We don't know much about the visit, except for an interview that the Dem Party member of the commission who visited the island, he gave an interview, Gülistan Koçyiğit. Otherwise, the other two members of the commission who conducted the visit, one of them is just he just evaporated. We haven't seen him since, basically. Fethi Yıldız, and the other one, Hüseyin Yayman, from the government side. He's from the ruling AK Party, Justice and Development Party. He was all mysterious, because on the day of the visit he said that when journalists called him, he said that he's not visiting the island, and he doesn't know who visits the island, although news were circulating that the visit was already in progress. So Hüseyin Yayman alleged that he didn't go. Then afterwards it turned out that he was there actually at the island. So but the government side is silent. MHP side is mostly silent. So the only threads of information we have is by Dem Party, and there was supposed to be the parliamentary commission convening last Wednesday. Then afterwards they pushed it to this Monday. Then afterwards this is Thursday, upcoming Thursday, and finally there all the mystery surrounding this visit will just wither away, hopefully, and we'll know more about what the commission's members, what kind of a discussion they had with Abdullah Öcalan, and what was the results, and what will come, what contribution it will make to the peace process. In any case, last week also, this weekend actually, Mesut Barzani was in Turkey, in the easternmost, southeasternmost Cizre, for a conference. And it was interesting because Barzani was there together with his own selected troops. So he wasn't just with his security detail, but he had the special forces, Peshmerga, selected special forces from Peshmerga together with him. And they were fully armed. It was an interesting sight, because the foreign dignitaries do not visit other countries with their special forces together with them. So this shows that trust is still low regarding all Kurdish sides and Turkey. So I don't know how it bodes well for the peace process in general. So there are lots of question marks about. And this will be an important week, as I said, if we know more about what's going on with the negotiations process. See you next week with more.